Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Tales from Beyond the Realm, Hazel. My name is MS Punker1, and I have played through the game up till now, up till we get the three choices about who we're gonna trust. So let's see here what will happen now. I saw on the side here I have up the video myself on YouTube now. I'm cheating a little bit here so I can get the other endings. So that's how I managed to unlock, so I have all three of these options. So let's see what happens if we choose to trust Toris this time. My kind have spread out all over Averon, but there are a large group of them in the frontier woods. Yes, I was traveling from there to the unforgiving swamps where I was supposed to stay as a decoy when you captured me. Toris smiles brightly, with a sense of relief behind it. If you must, but be kind, but I kinda like it. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Tori moved closer to untie Hazel, ending up in a short distance away from her face. She could feel Hazel's breath on her skin. Tori hesitates and then looks back towards the front door where the guards are standing watch. Their backs are turned towards them, which meant that they were safe. No one was looking. Hazel briefly wonders why Tori is acting like that, and she thinks she knows. She decides to take a risk and chooses the closest the gap between them. Tori pulls away at the last minute, causing Hazel to kiss her cheek instead of her lips. She pushed Hazel away from her, but there is no anger in her movement, only surprise. Why did you move? It wasn't supposed to go like that. I wanted to kiss you ever since I first time I saw you. You want it too. Can't you just admit it already? You're terrible at hiding this sort of thing, Tori. Hazel knows for sure that you're lying now. Still, I suppose I can understand why you are so reluctant. It must be embarrassing for a paladin to be seduced by a witch. Hazel sighs. I'm sorry. That kiss was just supposed to be my way of thanking you for your help. Really? Do you help all the witches you interrogate them? Got her där. Tori doesn't reply to Hazel's question. What could she say? That would make it sound like she wasn't playing favorites. She couldn't let Hazel get an inflated ego over this, even if she was more right than Tori would like to admit. Hazel lowers her voice to a whisper to avoid causing trouble for Tori. The last thing they need is for the guards to overhear what she was saying. I know you like me too. I can feel it. Tori didn't answer. She simply left Hazel to the guards, who quickly dragged her back to her cage. 7 days had passed since Hazel told Tori what she knew about the remaining witches. What Tori didn't know is that the witches in Frontier Woods were already ready to move before she was captured, so the chance that Tori found them were very low, and Hazel knew it. Hazel evaded Sasha's questions. She didn't want to trust her with too much information, so she just told her the bare minimum. Yes, don't worry. That's exactly why we're taking so long. I don't know where we are now, but searching an area as large as the Frontier Woods is bound to be a time-consuming task, even if we are right next door. Me? How? You already know I can't use my magic. That will never happen. I didn't mean about that. I meant about letting us go. Even assuming she really likes me, she wouldn't betray her order or her beliefs. She'd risk her life for either of those things. Me, though, I think not. I can try and put in a good word for you, too. Sasha shows her gratitude by kissing Hazel all over her face. It tickles, and Hazel has to hold back a giggle. She can't help but think that Sasha is really cute while she does it. Don't get too excited, Hazel. The intent behind those kisses isn't as pleasant as you might think. Wait, hold on. There's no need to thank me. I haven't even managed to do anything yet. And all I've promised is that I try. Yeah, me too. Why are you here anyway? I know why you're wanted, but What I don't know is why you are still here. Did we give you a proper trial? What is your sentence? There's no time for Sasha to reply, because at that moment 2 guards barge in demanding Hazel's presence. As crazy as it sounded, deep down Hazel was waiting for this moment with anticipation. She was waiting for her next chance to meet Tori face to face. As soon as she entered the interrogation room and the guards left, she gave Tori a big smile, something that came as a quite a surprise to Tori. Yeah, so that's why she looks so surprised there. Nothing. I'm just happy to see you. Hazel was only partially surprised. She knew that her fellow witches would already be on the move, but she assumed Toris scouts would at least find traces of them. Did they search the area well? No, really, there were witches there. I'm sure of it. We've been there for the past 30 years. Even fought battles there. A lot of them. Ask Iselia's king if you don't believe me. Fine, but all those battles were fought. The one where they claimed they were fighting goblins and monsters. They were really fighting against us. Metus marshlands, Howl Grove Forest, Real Bay. Why do you want to know? I was, but it was as myself. I wasn't impersonating Agatha back then. I was still a young apprentice. I know. They attacked us as we were retreating back to the frontier woods. We had to protect ourselves. Tori quietly stares at Hazel for a moment, considering the information she'd just been given. Hazel is confused. As far as she knows, this Janos person isn't someone she had heard about. So what is Tori getting at by bringing him up? Should I know him? An inkling of understanding dawned on Hazel. She gaped at Tori as she continued her story. That was me, wasn't it? Or Hazel, rather. Did he make it? Oh, I'm sorry. How did you know him? He was your brother? Hazel goes over to Tori and hugs her tightly. Tori tenses at first in response, but ultimately allows it. As her body relaxes, silent tears start to fall down her cheeks. Tori is not the kind of person who normally shows such weakness. That's how Hazel is able to understand exactly how much Tori truly loved her older brother. I'm so sorry, Tori. I'm trying to save your brother, really. You need to believe me. As it was Hazel that helped him. I was pretty young, yes. Tori? Oh. Hazel slowly leans into kiss Tori. This time Pauline doesn't move. She just stands there as Hazel's lips press against her mouth. By the facial expressions, it looks more like it was Tori who initiated it, but I might be wrong. It's not until Hazel slips her tongue in that Tori responds. She grabs onto Hazel's biceps and returns the gesture with a surprising amount of passion. Now taking an active part in the kiss. It only lasts a few seconds before Tori returns to her senses. Why are you pushing me away? I know you like me. Why? Why can't you do this? Ever heard about Romeo and Juliet? We are not different. It's not that simple. Nothing is completely black and white. And you know that. You have to know that. Yes, I kill people. A lot of them. A lot of them even. But I only did it to defend myself and the people I love. People I love is as much as you loved your brother, Janos. There's nothing to twist. I'm just telling you the truth. I tried to save your brother. Your brother who was killed by the kind of men you work for. By your logic, he'd have been right to kill. Toris raises a hand to slap Hazel but stops herself at last second. She grits her teeth, clenches her fists and then turns away from Hazel. The guards enter the room and take Hazel into their custody. Hazel tries to make eye contact with Toris as they drag her away, but the paladin refuses to look at her. It is that day, however, in which Toris starts to question her belief. Despite what she just told Hazel, she did see it. Not all witches were as evil as she'd been led to believe ever since she was a little girl. A few more days pass. Sasha can't seem to stop talking, even if there is no escape plan on the horizon. How she still has unleashed things to talk about when they were being stuck in their cells in a mystery. It's a mystery to Hazel. At this point, she toned Sasha out. Hazel is usually silent as her thoughts drift to Toris and to what happened last time. Sorry, I was just thinking. No escape plan, but I think you're right. The key is Toris. The only way I get. Hazel pauses and looks at Sasha, who had just growled unhappily at her. Sorry, the only way that we will get out of here is with Toris' help. Sure, but only because you talk so much that it'll be impossible for you not land a good idea at some point. Hazel and Sasha immediately go quiet when they hear the prison doors start to be unlocked. This time Toris comes in with the guards. Wait, was it With the No, it's not what you're thinking. We just... Toris' cold expression leaves Hazel wondering, is she jealous? Or is Tori just regretting her decision to let them stay in the same cell together? Could there be more to it? I am kinda going with Toris route right now, so I guess I should follow her. Tori looks at Hazel with a puzzled expression. She can't understand if Hazel is mad at her or if there's something else behind the careless reaction. Meanwhile, Sasha feels sad that Hazel doesn't want to fight to keep them together. Why do you even bother asking? My answer doesn't matter. You always do what you want. The guards behind Toris start to whisper among each other, and Toris' expression darkens. She's definitely angry now. Can't believe that Tori actually fell for such a simple trick. Those guards must have thrown her off. Either way, it looks like you managed to twist the situation in your favor, Hazel. Good job. Back in the interrogation room, Hazel is the first one to speak. She hasn't been able to stop thinking about Tori since their last encounter, when they kissed. What was that back there? You're jealous of Sasha. Oh, really? Hazel traces her finger along Tori's shiny paladin armor in a teasing way. Tori quickly puts a stop to it by grabbing Hazel's hand. Did you find... Hazel, who had been holding her breath until now, lets out perhaps in an all too obvious way. You didn't before? Did you ask your mama about my future? And Sasha? Why is she here? Toris is taken aback by Hazel's sudden shift in his subject. I know that, but why is she still here? What was her sentence? And what are your plans for her? After a silent pause, Toris sighs. Hazel knows her well enough at this point to know that Toris does that when she's dubious about something. What's tormenting you, pretty paladin? As you wish, beautiful lady. Come on, I know that look. You're struggling inside. I can see it. Come on, I trusted you with very important information. I'm a prisoner. My life literally depends on you. Why the hesitation? Oh. Oh. Hazel catches a hint of resentment in Toris' words. Does she really dislike the idea of her being close to Sasha that much? She talks a bit too much. She talks too much. I've told her a million times I have turned into a toad by now if I have my magic. Or any other creature that talks less. Come on, you notice it too. How much she talks, I mean. The first time, Tori is smiling at one of Hazel's jokes, a bit only slightly. Tori trails off, struggling to form her sentence. Noticing how painful it is for Tori to speak, Hazel takes one of Tori's hands and holds it tightly. I was trying to comfort you. Please continue. Tori takes another moment, this time focusing on Hazel's hands. They're cold, but that just makes Tori want to warm them up with her own hands. She resists that instinct and thinks that despite their temperature, Hazel's hands are somewhat comforting. What? Are you sure? What makes you think that that? What exactly happened? You can. Please trust me. Hazel bristles at the no honor comment. That's what you think, really? Because if that's the case, after all the secrets I've given you, you still won't trust me even a little bit? I'm a prisoner. What do you have to be afraid of? Nobody would believe anything I said anyway. Assuming I somehow survive this and come across someone to tell in the first place. Tori takes Hazel's last sentence to heart. She knows that at least the first part of that sentiment is true. The chance that anyone would believe a witch like Hazel was close to zero. Toris sighs and finally relinquishes the truth she'd been holding back. The world that would be why Tori don't want to say anything. Hiring an assassin definitely had negative implications. Spreading that information around would reflect badly on Tori and the rest of the family. Maybe he had a good reason for it. I'm sorry. I obviously didn't know him, but if he decided to dedicate his life to helping people and loved his wife enough to hire an assassin, he was probably a decent man. I doubt he deserved such a fate. Sorry for asking, but what did you mean when you said delivery? I don't completely understand that part. Oh, right. But why didn't you accompany your father to that meeting? Can't believe you let him go alone. I mean, yes, but it still doesn't make sense. You and Sasha seem to be around the same age. The timing would be all wrong, wouldn't it? What? Is she? Now everything makes sense. She's missing open spaces so much because she's part elf. It accounts for her quickness and agility too. Wait, so were you also the one who captured her? So you were one who bribed Rhys, her lover. Yes. What are you talking about? What the? She lied to me. I mean, she might have just forgotten or thought her being a half-elf wasn't worth mentioning. I could forgive that, but the Rhys stuff, that's a blunt lie. What? That's it? What are you going to do with her? Why aren't you warning me not to tell Sasha about all of this? Hazel knew that Toris was still trying to manipulate her, but she probably was telling the truth about Sasha. Sasha never revealed that she was a half-elf, and then she lied about betraying Rhys. How many other things was Sasha hiding from her? Oh, Hazel. I told you that Sasha isn't the kind of person you can really trust. Sadly, you didn't listen. More days pass. Hazel has kept quiet about the information Tori gave her. The last time they spoke privately, she's still not sure what she wants to do. Should she confront Sasha about it or wait? Could she even trust Sasha, considering how much she already lied? You know, the usual. Eh? Hazel's reaction is to Sasha's words is nothing but a slight nod. She becomes occupied with her own thoughts. Sasha can tell that something is clearly wrong with Hazel, but she can't figure out what. For once, Hazel is grateful to be brought to Tori. It was easier when facing Sasha's questions, and this way she might be able to get answers about what she just heard. Sasha overheard the guards talking about you. From a certain perspective, I suppose. They said you were called the Witch's Bane. Is it? You haven't murdered my sisters during your interrogations? More than all the other witch hunters combined? It's true then, isn't it? Tell me, I deserve to know the truth. Did you really kill all those witches with your own hands? For a moment, it's a grotesque turn of events. It seemed as if Tori was the prisoner and Hazel was the one interrogating her. Please tell me it's not true. That can't be true. You... Please, Tori, tell me it's not true. Tell me that you wouldn't really kill all of those witches. My family. I see. I thought I saw some humanity behind your ice-cold mask, but apparently I was wrong. The situation is getting out of control with Hazel crying and yelling at Tori. Something. If a commotion kept up, it'd only be a matter of time before guards would have to check in on them to find what was going on. Tori goes over to Hazel and pins her against the wall. The motion is forceful, but she's careful not to hurt Hazel physically. Let me go. Listen to what? Have you killed all those witches? How you are going to kill me too? Knowing you're going to make it seem you're doing me a favor. You're going to put me out of my misery so the others can't harm me anymore or something, right? Hazel suddenly freezes. An inkling of understanding starts to settle in, but she needs to hear it directly from Tori. It's okay. I understand. You don't need to go into details. I believe you. Did you only kill the ones you thought were innocent? Hazel asks the question casually, already knowing that she wouldn't be in that category. She was guilty of many crimes. After all, Toris and the others only knew about a handful of them. Oh, Toris. The two young women are still very close to each other, and just like the last time, Hazel can't resist. She presses her lips to Toris once more as the paladin remains still for several seconds. It's a quick but powerful kiss. A kiss that both ladies will remember for the rest of their lives. No matter how long or short those lives might be. Toris gently pushes Hazel away. You cannot what? Why not? Toris, who was previously looking at the guard, raises her gaze so that she meets Hazel's eyes. Her own are full of sadness, and there is no need for words. It's obvious why. In Toris' mind, this is an impossible love. Toris didn't want to fall in love with Hazel, and then have to kill her. Understandable. Are you afraid you have to kill me too? Is that the reason? I won't let that happen. You find a way. No, I'm not giving up on us so quickly. What are you doing? Okay, but I think that will be it for this video, so hope you liked it, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.